Hey guys, Travis here on day 5 of Gamescom with Alex Ich of Gambit Gaming, fresh off his win against Evil Geniuses, securing the last position for Europe in the World Championship. Alex, such a cheesy question, I know, but I have to ask, how do you feel right now after securing your spot in the World Championship?
So, I think that I got no more feelings, so I'm just a robot.
Okay.
Because like all the emotions were there,
yeah.
And after that, like I'm feeling just totally exhausted.
Yeah. You're just like, I am done with this day?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
Well, I'm sure those were exhausting games. Tell me what happened in game 1. How did they manage to beat you?
I think that their pick was really much better than ours.
Yeah.
We didn't expect them to pick Zach first pick, and that caught us off guard. And after that, like their pick with double revive was really good, and they played really well, and they just increased their advantage. And I think we did a lot of mistakes. So
obviously, between game 1 and game 2, you had to come up with some way to beat them in the next game. So what was your strategy? Was it just making sure they didn't get this champions that they wanted, or what did you do to beat them in game 2?
So our first and main strategy was to not give them comfort champions,
right,
especially Wicked. So we picked out Zac and Aatrox. I think, we picked Aatrox in second game. And in third game, it was Shen and Aatrox, so he had to play Kennen, and he hadn't that much influence that he would have with Aatrox or Zac.
Yeah, you guys went with that Shen Karthus combo. Do you think that was a really big reason why you were able to win?
Yeah, I think that Shen Karthus is a really OP combo if you can do it properly. And when all the assassins were banned, like Cassidy and Zed, it's really hard for them to split push. Only TF was the only one split pusher left. So we could gather for 5 versus 5 fights, and we got Shen for split pushing. So we got a global advantage and team fight advantage because of Karthus and Shen.
Now, obviously, this morning you woke up and you knew that only you or EG could make it to World Championships. What were your feelings going into the game? Were you calm and collected, or were you really nervous? Like, what was it like this morning getting ready?
I don't know, I wasn't really nervous because the game was really early in the morning,
okay,
and I think I didn't have time to get nervous,
okay,
because I just woke up, didn't even eat, and I have to play.
Okay. So you haven't eaten yet, so you're probably starving, yes?
I've eaten chocolate, so
okay,
a bit.
Okay. So what are the rest of the guys like right now? I mean, I saw them run off. Is everybody just super excited, or are they like a robot like yourself at this point?
I don't really know. I haven't seen them after the game because I did an interview with Shox, and after that I don't even know where they are at the moment.
Okay, so you have a couple weeks before World Championships and before you come to LA. So what are you planning on doing? Are you going to try and go home and relax and collect yourself, or are you going to immediately go in and start scrimming and researching?
I think that we will go home for like 2 or 3 days, and then we will go back to boot camp to prepare and come even stronger to the World Championships.
Obviously, Evil Geniuses is kind of like a long-time rival for you. What does it feel like for you knowing that Evil Geniuses won't be at World Championships?
I'm really good friends with like most of their lineup, so that's really upset that they don't go. But it's the game, and this happened, so like I wouldn't lose because we're friends.
Yeah, of course, your team first, but. Of course, you guys are going to be going up against a lot of different teams at World Championships, Koreans, North Americans, etc. Are there any teams or regions that you're particularly afraid about, like the Koreans?
I don't think that we're afraid of any region at the moment, because all regions are really good, and you should expect the best play there. So like every team will do their best, and like if you underestimate any team, then you will lose.
When I interviewed Diamond, he said that he didn't like to make predictions, but maybe for you, do you have any idea how well you guys will do at World Championships? Do you think you can take the whole thing?
I don't do predictions too.
Okay, it must be a Russian thing. Well, you have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you want to say at the end of the interview here?
Yeah, I want to thank all our fans that are watching us, and like the fans at Gamescom, the fans all over the world. I want to thank my wife that was watching and rooting for me and helping me all the time with my emotions. And I want to thank our sponsors, SteelSeries, Twitch, BenQ, and Pringles. Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. Congratulations on securing the last spot at World Championships for Europe. For everyone, this is Travis on day 5 of Gamescom. You can check out the rest of our coverage at gamespot.com/esports.